Hello guys, this is your channel TFD coming back with another video, and today it looks like a former LSU teammate of Angel Reese is spilling some serious beans about her locker room drama. For this one, we're heading straight back down to Louisiana because things just got interesting. Now, someone we honestly haven't talked about on the channel in a very long time is Angel Reese. Man, Angel has fully transitioned into a content creator at this point. She's dropping videos consistently on her Unapologetically Angel channel, doing lifestyle content, behind-the-scenes stuff, really leaning into this off-court brand. And of course, she decided not to join Unrivaled, so she's been making the absolute most out of her off-season. But here's the thing. Angel Reese has been real quiet lately. She's been staying out of drama, out of headlines, not saying too much, not throwing subliminals, nothing. And remember, the last time we actually heard anything major about Angel, it was all about walking Victoria's Secret angels. People were talking about trades, people were speculating she might be Dallas-bound to link up with Paige. She was dropping those little hints online like she was packing her bags for Texas. But let me tell you guys right now, nothing is confirmed. No official moves, no signatures, no plane tickets to Dallas. Everything so far has just been rumors and internet smoke. But today, oh yeah, today is different. Her name has popped right back into the headlines because a former teammate is speaking up, and what they had to say is making everybody talk. So let's pull this story up right now, man, because this one is wild. First, pull up on this article. I give conclusion to whole article what they said. Let's start. It states, ex-LSU player reveals how Angel Reese kept teammates in check. Now here it says Chicago Sky star Angel Reese was ranked the number 2 recruit in her 2020 high school class, according to ESPN. This was one of the greatest recruiting classes in women's basketball history, as it included Paige Bueckers, number 1, Cameron Brink, number 3, Caitlin Clark, number 4. Man, let me tell y'all something. Caitlin Clark has been dealing with hate since way back. Long before the WNBA lights, long before the sold-out arenas. This girl came out of high school ranked number 4 in the entire country. Number 4. And somehow people still acted like she wasn't that one. Like, bro, what? From the moment she touched a basketball, folks have been trying to downplay her greatness. They saw the talent, they saw the fire, and instead of giving her props, they threw shade. Crazy how they've been hating on Caitlin Clark since high school. Then came Camila Cardoso, number 5, along with other current women's basketball players like Aaliyah Edwards, Haley Van Lith, and Tina Pow Pow. However, Reese didn't become a household name within the women's basketball community until she transferred to LSU from Maryland for her junior season. Reese then went on to become a household name during her first season playing for iconic Kim Mulkey and skyrocketed into superstardom after her notorious taunting of Caitlin Clark in the final seconds of the 2023 NCAA championship game. Look, I'll keep it real with you. I didn't even know much about Angel Reese until she hit LSU. That's when her name finally started buzzing. People forget she didn't start there. Angel Reese began her college career at Maryland, and she was not feeling that situation at all. The team wasn't clicking, things weren't going her way, and she got the hell out of Dodge real quick. Kind of like what she's trying to do now in Chicago. Same energy, same escape plan. But let's be honest here, Angel Reese didn't become a household name until that moment. The "you can't see me" John Cena gesture, waving her hand in Caitlin Clark's face and then pointing right to her ring finger. That taunt went viral instantly and turned her into a national headline overnight. That was the moment everybody suddenly knew who Angel Reese was. Look, let's be real for a second. This right here is what made Angel Reese famous. If we're keeping it honest, without that moment, she would have just been another regular who-cares women's NBA player. Nobody was checking for Angel Reese like that. Nobody was given to flying, you know the rest. Until she did that taunt, the whole "you can't see me" and pointing to the ring finger, that's when the world suddenly knew her name. I think we can all agree on that. Now, don't get it twisted. Reese was a huge part of LSU's national championship run. She put up a monstrous 23 points and pulled down 15 rebounds a night. absolute dominance. And after that run, she entered the NBA draft ready to take the next step. Last Tier Pow spoke on Angel Reese's accountability lessons at LSU. Reese's teammate at LSU was Last Tier Pow, an Australian player who transferred to Arizona State from LSU after the 2024-25 season. Pow was recently interviewed by Bounce Pass AU and shared several candid sentiment about her time as Reese's teammate.
I hate for this, but to me, she's one of the reasons, actually the main reason why women's basketball changed. Like that year that we won it changed everything because of how she spoke out vocally about certain situations. But obviously, going back to your question, I think playing with her, she was the person, that intensity, you know, and I loved playing with Angel. Like, oh, I wish I could play with her again. But no, she definitely taught me a lot of stuff, a lot of lessons. And I think just even playing with her, like, it was so fun playing with her because obviously, you know, once being the point guard, once I got the ball, she was running. And it was so easy. Even like, obviously, if you shot the ball, she's the one getting the rebound. So like it was heavy. Like her shoulders was heavy. And obviously, I've always said the crown is heavy, but she brought that crown to the top. And I think just even her character and how the game is, like the game evolved because of her too. So I think just her standing on business, that's really like where it starts. And you know, big personality shows out throughout the game and her intensity. Like, yeah, I miss playing with Angel for sure. Yeah, for sure.
And I see why you would enjoy as well, because you both have, like you said 2 seconds ago, that dog mentality. Like that is, and like you said, she was having a fight all the time. Like I can't even imagine having that media. It's nuts. But as she was one of your leaders in your team, and what do you feel, I guess, was the most significant lesson or maybe unique insight you gained about playing alongside such a dominant and high-profile talent, whether that be on or off the court?
Holding people accountable. That was the one thing I know for sure. She would hold you accountable. You know, in the game, you stuffed it up or, you know, did something, she'll tell you how it is. And I think that's where a lot of girls, especially in my generation, they shy away from that. They go to other people and start talking about it. But with her, like, she taught me how to be accountable, which now it's kind of reflecting back on my game, like, and bringing into this team, holding other people accountable. And honestly, I truly believe, like, she was one of the main ones that taught me that. So I think just growing as a person, growing as a player, like, she taught me all that type of stuff. And even the little insights, like, yeah, it was all her.
Poa opened up about what it was really like being Angel Reese's teammate, praising her as one of the biggest reasons women's basketball shifted in a major way. She said Reese brought unmatched intensity, leadership, and a dog mentality that made playing with her fun and inspiring. Poa highlighted how easy the game became with Reese's hustle, rebounding, and presence on the court. But the biggest lesson she learned from Reese was accountability. Reese always kept teammates honest and pushed them to be better, something many players avoid today. Poa said that accountability, leadership, and Reese's huge personality helped her grow as both a player and a person. But she even talking about her just because until she did that taunt, the whole "you can't see me" and pointing to the ring finger, to Caitlin Clark, that's when the world suddenly knew her name. I think we can all agree on that. Don't forget, like and subscribe. Tell us what your thoughts about this.